Hello, my name is Olufemi Nasa. You're welcome to my channel. If you are just joining me for the first time, please consider subscribing as I'll be releasing new updates about whatever that is going on in the UK and abroad. So, for my returning subscribers, you're welcome. Today, I'm going to be running us through how you can migrate to the UK through the healthcare visa. So actually, we are going to be concentrating on Scotland. A lot of people they are not talking about Scotland. Scotland is a wonderful and beautiful place to reside in if you're migrating from any part of the world to Scotland. So I'm going to run you through and you see every details that we are going to talk about moving to Scotland. So stay tuned and don't forget, try to watch this video to the very end as I will be sharing with you new tips on what you need to look out for whilst you are in Scotland or while you are about moving to Scotland. So sit back as we dive in. So the first we are going to be looking at Barazim Care Service. Barazim Care Service is a very wonderful care home, and what they do, they are looking for people to move to the UK to work for them. They're looking for healthcare workers, support workers. If you are in that industry or in that area, you might want to consider Barazim Care Service. So first of all, when you get on the website, these are the things that you need to first of all look out for. It says, if you look at on the right hand corner, it says, "Hi, how can I help?" So you want to click on this, and then you can ask them any questions you want to ask them about moving to the UK, about actually securing the job. It is very important that you start from this place, because then you can know every single details, every single questions or answers that you require, so that you get everything right in the first place. I see a lot of people, they apply to different jobs and without even knowing the criterias, what they need to watch out for, before they actually apply for this visa or for this job. And they find themselves that after they've gone even halfway, then they then realize that actually they've not been able to supply um, enough qualification for them to move to the UK. So you want to consider actually asking a whole lot of questions that you need to know before actually making this move. So after you've asked this question, so then you go on the top right corner. If you see the way I've just moved to the top right corner. You click on it, and it takes you to the to this this bar here. You want to click on the international recruitment. Since you're moving from abroad to Scotland, you click on it. As you can see, it has taken us to this place. So let's read. It says, international recruitment. Are you in health and social care industry and looking for an opportunity to relocate to the UK? Barazim has been awarded a sponsorship license which allows us to recruit internationally. We are recruiting for senior carers and care assistants. Can you see that? They are recruiting internationally, so you don't need to worry about you not being able to get the actual or the right job that is recruiting for international people. So Barazim, this care home, they are recruiting for people that wants to come and work in the care industry. So you want to look out for that, and let's continue to read on as we get more information. Say, should you become successful in becoming part of our team, we will endeavor to share with you our knowledge and experience to help you to settle in UK and in your new role. So they are going to help you do all this. And another one says, you will be offered our in-house robust training covering all the core areas that help to deliver excellent care that is in line with the required standard. So they are going to help you do whatever thing you need to do. And I say, you will be supported to gain confidence by offering you shadow shift with our experienced senior carer. What the shadow shift means, it means that they will place you with a more experienced a carer that will be there supporting you, guiding you through anything that you need to know. So it's not like you are on your own, you don't know what to do. So these people, they are going to be guiding you through. So that is it. As you can see, those are the things that you need to know, and these are some of the qualifications. It says international recruitment requirements. Please note all certificates will be validated. So whilst you are thinking of actually going for this role, you want to consider the requirement. Like I said before, people, they don't know the requirements and they just want to jump into doing application. They want to just, they are not careful about going about their application. They just jump into it, and halfway along the line they say that, oh, they don't have the necessary requirements to actually proceed further. And these people, they've lost some money, maybe through transportation, going to get some relevant documents, and they spent money, and later on they've not been able to support their application with relevant documents. So you want to consider reading this through before you actually proceed further. You see, let's just go through them so that you hear these things for yourself. It says Red Cross Nurse AIDS Training Level 3 with a minimum of 3 months placement or equivalent to a health and social care qualification. 2. IELTS General UKVI Level B1 score 5.0 and above. TB test in an approved home office test center. Diagnostic imaging not more than 3 months. Another one says, due to the nature of the job, driver's license is required. So you want to consider you having the driving license. Traceable references, you want to get your references intact. Police clearance, not more than 3 months. And the last one says minimum or general secondary certificate. So these are all the requirements that is needed for you to make this move. So before you make even application, like when we first started, we told you that you should start by actually going to the little box which says, if you see it at the corner, it says, hi, how can I help you? Click on that box, you see a pop-up, and then you start asking whatever question you want to ask. You start asking them so that you get a whole lot of knowledge about the job, so that you don't apply wrongly. So Barazim is one care home you want to consider when applying for a job. Another one we got on our list is the government website. The government website is a very great website. I believe a lot of people that reside in the UK, they know about this website. A lot of jobs is being posted in the UK. It is the government itself that are actually pushing these jobs for people that are qualified to apply for this job. So I've got one for us here. It's called healthcare assistant. So let's take a look, a dive into it, and then we can see how it befits us. It says healthcare assistants posting date. It was being posted in 24th of December 2022, and let's look at and the closing date is 27th January 2023. So there's still a lot of time for you to apply for this job. It says additional salary information, £10.63 an hour, increasing to £11.11 after sign off, plus on social enhances. On social enhances, say for instance you going there to work at night, and then they can give you some tips, more money, just because you were able to make that night duty. So there are some cases whereby you get extra bonuses for actually going there to work in that place that they've sent you, or where you've been allocated to work. So this is a good one to consider. It's from the NHS. It's an NHS, and it's an NHS job, and it's in Nottingham. Nottingham is in the UK. So you want to consider this as a job that you potentially you can apply to. And this is the reference, just in case you contact the company and they want you to quote the reference of the job. You can easily quote this reference. You see, it says apply for this job. So if you want, say for instance, you want to apply for this job, it's straight away you click on the apply for this job button, and then it takes you there. I want us to read some of the things that stated that we are actually eligible. You are eligible for you to apply for this job. It says, summary, please note, we do not accept applications submitted outside NHS job. CV sent to nemsl.hrrecruitment@nhs.net will not be considered. So look at, I'm sure this part is the one that actually concerns us. Say tier 2 skilled worker sponsorship is not being offered for this role. You must have right to work in the UK to apply. Unfortunately, this is a bottleneck for us that we can't really get through. But just in case you are on a student visa and you are in the UK already, this is a great opportunity because you are able to work. It's just a matter of you switching your visa. If you're eligible to work, it's just a matter of you switching your visa and become and make it a tier two working visa, and then you'll be able to work for these people. So another one we got on our list, we have this one is called it's called the Kind Care Company. The Kind Care Company is a wonderful company. I've gone through it. I've seen a lot of potential of for people that want to work in this care home. But the bottleneck, the problem with this is that you have to be in the UK first before you actually secure this job. I'm going to I'm going to do some videos in regard to how you are actually going to be able to migrate to the UK. Even if it could be with a visiting visa, and then you can switch to this kind of working visa, and then you start to live your life in the UK. So please consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on the video. I'm going to release it really soon. So let's quickly do a walkthrough about this the Kind Care Company. So, like you see, this is the website. Is just straightforward, and you straight away you go to the vacancy and you click on the all vacancy. And as well, I'm going to be leaving the link below this video so that in the description below the video, so that just in case you want to navigate to any of the websites that we have shown here, you can easily just search the website, and then you can do whatever you want to do, get more information, and then you can proceed with any application you want to make. So, like you see, they have a lot of jobs here outlined. They have the home manager, care assistant, night senior care assistant, head chef, care assistant, kitchen assistant, care assistant, care assistant, care assistant, night care assistant, maintenance operative, night care assistant. You see, the list goes on. If you click on this, this is another page that they have. So they have a lot of vacancy going on. So you want to consider, excuse me, you want to consider a lot of this. All you want to consider all this job and see which one befits you, and then you can go for them. Look at this one again. It says senior care assistant, kitchen assistant, housekeeper, kitchen assistant, night senior care assistant, registered nurse, deputy home manager, 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 registered nurse. So if we take our time to go through all of them, I think we won't leave here. Okay, but I hope you get what we are trying to explain here. It's just a simple website you can go through to and start applying for different jobs that you feel that befits you, that is suitable that is suitable with you. So just try and look at this website, and I believe you will not miss a thing. Like I said before, this video is all about you moving to Scotland. Scotland is a place to consider. Trust me, you want to consider Scotland. And I'm going to leave a link below whereby you can actually search for different jobs in Scotland. It's called LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a platform whereby they post a lot of jobs. I'm going to leave the link below so that straight away you can click on LinkedIn and it takes you to the page, and then you can look for whatever job you want to look for. There's a search bar. You just click on the job, the location, if it's in the UK, in the US, wherever you want to search for this job, you're there, and you just need to, it will take you there to the place, and then you can start to explore the kind of job you want to explore. Before we go, I want to share with us just few tips that you need to watch out. Like I said, promised before, few tips that you need to watch out for why before you migrate to Scotland. First of all, I've got 2 tips, and I'm going to dive into the computer and show you the other 10 tips that we've got. First, houses in Scotland, they are very cheap. They're very cheap. It's a very cheap place to live. Secondly, the cost of living is low. in Scotland compared to every part of the UK. Like we have at England. England is so expensive to live in England, but if you talk about Scotland, it's very cheap. So let's dive in and I show you the other 10 tips that you need to know before you migrate to Scotland. It says 10 very important things to know before visiting Scotland. So let's quickly explore this. Let's quickly explore this. It says one, pack a raincoat. It rains all the time. In fact, in UK in general, one minute is sunny, the other minute is raining. Two, it says expect wind in Edinburgh and rain in Glasgow. Three, it says both Highlands and the Isle are must sees, so you must go to see them. They are really nice. Let your guest house host know when you are, or you sorry, when you will be arriving. So if you have somebody, maybe you've rented Airbnb or whatever apartment, they should know that this is where you are arriving so that they don't get confused. There might be maybe a misunderstanding or somebody stay in that house. So you want to consider that. It says the Scottish are really friendly. They are friendly people. So just know that you're not going to a place whereby you're going to be all alone or people are going to hate you. No, they are really friendly. Number six, it says keep to the left, especially if you are not used to it. In terms of where you are from, it could be that where you drive or where they drive is the right or the left. So you need to watch out for that and know where they drive from. Another one says, know what haggis is. So these are terminologies that you need to know that Scotland they use. This is a kind of dish, Scottish dish that you need to be aware of so that you know. Number eight says first class train cabin are totally worth it. So train as well, you want to consider your train and everything that you want to use in Scotland. The Scottish and Irish consider themselves like brothers, but when it comes to the Brits, Scottish, they are very friendly. They are like brother. They are good family. And the last one says Scottish whiskey and Coke taste well like candy. So these are the things that you need to consider before migrating to Scotland. So in all we have just explained now, you want to actually do some digging and actually look into more details about how to move to Scotland. So thank you very much for staying tuned to the very end of this video, and I hope that you find time to watch out our other videos. Please consider subscribing as we release new latest video every time so that you don't miss a thing. Thank you. Bye for now.